Hey everybody, this is Margot Cole of Crypt Video Productions. This is a Dylan Rothbein / Crypt Video production for Dylan's YouTube channel, and we're going to show you how we work with actors that use AAC devices and have epilepsy. So what we did with Dylan, because she now uses an AAC device, is the AAC device is connected to the internet. So I emailed the script to Dylan, and the way I did it is we only had her lines. So that way she could copy the lines from the email into the AAC device and read the lines the way any other actor would. Luckily, Dylan does not have to memorize these lines because it is in the AAC device, but it is still her saying it because it is her AAC device. So it's the same procedure basically that another actor would use, but it's more broken down, and it also means that we don't have to cue each other as much because all we have to do is cue for the button instead of the old method that we used to use where I cue Dylan part of the line and then she says it back. Which is also a procedure that I used in my film's Stroke of Endurance for another actor that wasn't able to memorize lines, because some people do have memory impairment still and does not, but this is a procedure that can be used if the person has a stutter, a speech impediment, or something, or an AAC, so you can edit the audio as needed in post. Yeah, now I see that.
When I was at the synagogue at morning services, I had a bad seizure where I fell out of my chair. I hit my head and kept losing consciousness and felt like I was in and out of consciousness. When I hit my head, I was able to get back into my wheelchair. I realized I hit my head on the ground 2 or 3 times.
That's it.
So for this scene where Dylan had to reenact a seizure that happened in synagogue, she was perfectly safe. She landed on this pillow, which is very plush and soft, so nobody was injured in the making of this video. So if you're an actor with a disability, do be mindful that you do have to take the same precautions that any actor would take to keep yourself safe if you're doing your own physical maneuvers or stunts. So we found out that through this creative experiment that if you are, or if you are working with somebody that needs this, if it's an actor with male to female gender dysphoria or an actress with female to male gender dysphoria, you can simply change the settings in the AAC device to sound like the voice of the character which you are portraying. The same thing would work for an actor that is not gender dysphoric, where you would simply change the settings to sound like the character that you're portraying. If you're, say, doing a theater show where there are multiple genders that you're portraying at once, I've seen this with ensemble shows where, like, one part of the script you're playing a female, maybe the next part of the script you're playing a male, so you just press the appropriate setting and then you can sound like whichever character that you want to sound like.